there he is. That's why he couldn't hear. He didn't have his headset on.
What?
Yeah, what time are you getting? Oh, for fuck's... no, my voice is coming through there. Right, okay. What time are you getting up in the morning, Paul?
What time did I go to bed?
You went bed early evening. Because you were absolutely shattered.
I'll get up at 6 then, so I can go to the temple.
Okay, yep, you get up.
Make sure I'm not for Elminster. Because he said he wanted to go and repent.
He did say he wanted to repent. I remember he did say that.
Yeah.
It was very
normal.
How is it, Paul? You remember fuck all except that.
And then when Faith reminds me of that, open the door. Go, right, and that's why I was just getting ready. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
You've had a fair bit of sleep actually, because you're all shattered.
Oh, can I click long rest?
You can collect long rest, and you can add your 2 temporary hit points back on.
Once
Yeah,
I went to the library, Steve, to see if we haven't decided what language they're from. I'll go to the library and start pulling books on different races and their language.
Okay, yep, you can do that. What time are you doing that?
I'll have breakfast, pint of beer, and then I'll head over.
Is the long rest not working?
I can't even find the button.
So you can at the sheet.
Yes. It's under your box with flaws in.
Yeah, if you do the left button on your character, you scroll down and it says character sheet. And just click on it and open your character sheet.
Yeah, I could see long rest on that then, Jay.
I done long rest on that.
It didn't put me at points.
No.
It did everything else, but didn't do me at points.
Huh, weird.
I'm just going to put them up manually.
Yeah,
I've done that.
Yeah, just do that for now. There are some bugs with this version. Next time we'll jump back to the normal version, and if there's any chat bombs yeah,
I'll make bursting hats and everything's all right, Steve. Clean it all up. Maybe
your hat.
Bursting.
Oh yeah, make sure that's all good and clean. Give it a nice brushing over and everything. So, right, Elminster and Faith got up first around 6. Yes, presumably you go down for a bit of breakfast and that.
Yeah.
Yep. Obviously, those people aren't there at the moment. Can you make a perception check, both of you, please?
Ooh.
Me as well.
No, not yet. Not yet for you. Not unless you were getting up at 6 o'clock as well.
No.
11.
You get 7.
Rolled a. No, I rolled a 10.
Steve, I would have been because I'm going.
Well, you're getting up at 6 as well, Silk.
Yeah, because I'm going down the docks.
Okay, in that case, you get to roll 1 as well.
Oh, look at that! He's super. Oh no, it was a 14.
No, 14 is enough. 11 wasn't.
What about mine?
What, you're 6?
Yeah.
Your 6 didn't notice anything untoward at all. And then you turned around and went, oh, there's Silk. And then you notice something untoward. Now, Silk, you come down.
You can't say that about Silk. You're the DM. You're supposed to be neutral.
I am being neutral, but when I tried to say it nicely about him, perhaps holding a dagger, somebody said, no, perhaps about it. I definitely did that. Okay, you come down. You see Feng and Elminster. They're motzing around, going to get themselves some food. But you notice there's something strange on a few of the tables. There's bits of food on the table where there shouldn't be. There's a bit of food on the bar, and there's a bit of food on the floor in front of the fire.
What, half-eaten food or what?
It looks like it's been mushed up and partly chewed. And if you look around it, if you could do an investigation check.
Fucking hell. I don't know how much his strength this.
Of us. Is that me as well now, Steve?
If you're getting up at 6, then if you're getting up around 6, yeah.
Still
Right,
at 6.
yeah.
I'll look at them.
We're investigating the shit out of this place.
Yeah, you are. It looks like it's just been mashed up, like somebody's mashed it with a hand or something, and then they've sort of like dragged the nails through it to look like teeth marks. But it doesn't look right. And just to the side of each pile of food, there's some rat droppings. But the food's in weird places, like on one corner of the bar, on a table over there, and just in front of the fire. And it's looking a bit suspicious.
As in lots of rats.
As in, why would there wouldn't have been food on top of a table or left on the bar for them to be eating anyway? Because you know all that lot gets cleaned down before it's locked up at night.
What time did we lock up last night?
I don't know. He was in bed.
No, you're all in bed. You're all in bed, but normally everybody's out by around midnight, and then the staff clean up a bit, and then they lock up and go.
Check the
That's
video
the-
camera footage.
Oh, yeah,
Check the
that's a
vid-
good idea.
Oh, somebody stole the video camera.
Where's Liv?
Yeah. If you shout for him, he will actually turn up.
Where are you?
Yeah, he just sort of like appears behind Elminster with his arms crossed like that.
You're not a You don't need to do that.
He looks like he's laughing.
What are you wanting?
Well, we not heard him laughing.
No, he can't actually speak. He's more corporeal than he was, but he's still translucent. You can still see through him, and he's in shades of grey, but there's a lot more detail there. It looks mostly like the painting, but sort of black and white and grey, except it's see-through. And he
Yeah,
seems to have better movement on things. What was that, Tim?
Does he know? Ask him. Does he know where this food has come from?
Yeah, he swoops over and he looks at it and he's like, Then goes under that desk, under that table, and comes up halfway through the table. Goes, and just like shakes his head at you.
Has the pantry been ransacked at all?
Okay, yeah, you go and have a look in the pantry. There isn't spilt food everywhere or anything like that. You can't see any rat droppings or anything like that in there.
Can I try and find the trail where the trail ends with the rat droppings?
Well, that's just it. It's very strange. The rat droppings are neatly next to each of the 3 piles of food. It's not like the vet's some wandered off and then there's some rat droppings in the corner.
I think it's that barkeeper trying to. He's had it planted. He's already tried it with the thieves. Now he's doing it.
What, the one from the bent nail?
Yeah, him.
All the windows and doors shut and locked.
The main door isn't locked.
Does it look like it's been locked?
You can do if you do a perception or investigation, I'll tell you if you notice anything different about the door.
I can't tell.
Definitely a door. As far as you can tell, there's no obvious marks. Like, it doesn't look like it's been crowbarred, and that's about. It doesn't.
And if you used to be able to tell if this has been pit locked.
Well, I'll have a look.
I can only detect that if there's picks in it.
Are there any picks in it? Now, that's the question. Okay, yeah, that's actually good enough. Yeah, the lock doesn't look like it's been jibbied with a crowbar or anything like that. You can't really tell if it's been pit locked because if they were remotely skillful with the picks, they're not going to leave marks. But on the bottom edge of the door, there's little vertical scratch marks going down. But again, they don't look particularly like claw marks. They look like somebody has scratched in a few small lines along the bottom of the door.
Elminster, those plants are yours. Can you talk to them?
Yeah.
Would they be able to answer you back if they were here overnight?
Yeah, but they've been in my room. They wouldn't have been on the stage.
All right, fair enough.
It does weird things to him in the night.
No. The plants do weird things to him in the night.
Weird things to the plant. Get a choice.
So, is someone just trying to frame the rat dude, this rat woman king? Or maybe just make us look like there's been rats in here? I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. I think it's that
attempt at doing that, though, isn't it?
I think it's that barkeeper again trying to discredit us.
Yeah, but it's not going to... What's just putting some washed up food?
I know, but you
rat
put
droppings first thing in the morning when no one's here. So that we can clean it up.
You've only got to put the word around, and then if people start seeing it.
Yeah, but no one's here to see it. The place isn't open yet.
All good points.
Right, cast mend on the door to get rid of the scratches.
Yeah, you could do that because there's no bits gouged out of it or anything like that. They are just scratches in the door, but they don't look like claw marks. They just look like little scratch marks.
Yeah, I think it's just someone with a knife. I honestly think it's the other barkeeper doing a poor attempt at discrediting us.
But yeah, you can sort the door out, no problem. I guess you get rid of the mushed up food and the
give everywhere a bit of a clean.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long to get that. As I said, the place was quite clean anyway. It's just these little bits look weird.
Rat droppings.
It'll be what, sorry?
It'll be a trail. You can't stop peeing and pooing, can they? So there's a definite trail with rats.
Yeah, they don't hold anything in. It just comes straight out when it needs to. Yeah. But these are, it's some mushed up, look like it's been chewed food. And less than a foot away, there's some rat droppings.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. You'd have poop going to the food.
Yeah, and there's no sign of that. And it doesn't smell like rat urine or anything like that. But besides, the floor's nicely varnished, so it wouldn't have soaked in. You would see the pool. But you're not seeing any of that.
So yeah, give it all. I just think it's that other barkeeper trying to discredit us.
So are you gonna collect the rat droppings and put them in your lab?
You know, I've been tempted. I've been tempted to see if they are actually rat droppings.
Can you see if there's any poisons in the food?
Actually, yeah, I'll take a sample of both, Steve. I'll go check it out, see if there's anything untoward in it.
Okay, yeah, that'll take you a little while, and you can do an Arcana check.
Do you want me to do the alchemist thing on it?
But do the alchemist thing on it. Yeah, alchemist the crap out of that thing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is it trapdoor?
Is that a natural 3?
No, he actually rolled lower than that 7.
Said, was it a natural 3?
You did say that, and I gave completely wrong answer. No, trapdoor looks like it's shut. You can go down and have a look if you like.
Go on, have a quick search.
Okay, yeah, you can wander down through the trapdoor. You can do a perception or investigation if you like, if you're looking for rat holes or anything like that.
Can I try making something like a liquid where you can just drop it on a bit of food and if it changes colour, you're not just poisoning it?
That would all depend on the type of poison, I would imagine. Because I'm guessing you're thinking something like a litmus paper, or an
Yeah, you know, like how you're doing a chemical check sort of thing.
yeah, a bit like a marquee solution or something.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just to detect that there's something there other than food.
Yeah, you can get it to react to various chemicals to see if there's anything suspicious in there. It won't tell you it's poison, but
Yeah,
you know that you know mashed potatoes not supposed to come up with acid and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do that. Oh, that's a great investigation roll, Silk. No wonder you turned your camera off.
Wow, look at that. That's his second one tonight.
If I went down, I can't find my way out.
I'll check the rat droppings as well, just to make sure they are rat droppings.
The rat droppings are quite dry.
Go with it.
So they're not fresh, are they?
No. And things quickly pointed out, they're not fresh. You're not noticing any weird chemicals in any of the food that was down there. It all looks fine.
What about our supplies? Does any of it look like it's been tampered with?
Doesn't look like it, but you can go through testing a couple of
Yeah, I'll
little
just
bits,
take a sample.
a little bit of that. Grab a bit of meat, cut a bit sample off that, do a little check. Takes you a little while, but nothing's reacting funny.
Yeah, I just don't want to. You know, like if they poison the food and then next moment we've got like everyone being ill here.
Yeah, know what you mean. Doesn't look like the food itself's been tampered with. And the
What about the beer? Check the beer.
Check the beer. Oh, you might have to have a couple of pints for that. Well, that pint was all.
Magic, Steve.
Okay.
You're blinded by silk. Elminster's blinded by silk.
What? Straight across his eyes like a blindfold. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ritual cast that, and you start walking around. You're not noticing anything different.
Yeah, just wander around for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you can do that. In 10 minutes, you can easily walk into each room and glance around and gone,
Yeah,
nothing new in there.
Do like a perimeter of the building to see if there's out.
Steve, what picture should we be looking at? Because I've still got the picture with everyone on of Trollsville Manor as it is. The bar room.
Yeah, that's just where we are at the moment. I've not hidden all the other icons and then drawn bits of crap on. But yeah, we're just in that. I didn't want to play with it too much because it was lagging a bit.
Right,
But yeah, I'll clean all the shit up and all the food.
Oh yeah, that's just silk. Okay. Yeah. Those other characters aren't hanging around because it's early in the morning, so none of that's the staff hasn't turned up yet. You've had a good wander around everywhere. You're not picking up anything magic inside.
I'll make the pub manager aware of what we found. Just keep his eye out if it's just someone trying to discredit us.
Right. Okay. Yep. He'll be in some point between 7 and 8:30 usually. Yep, you can do that. Yeah, so I'm guessing you go around, you look around, you can't find any obvious rat holes or any holes in the walls, because after all, the place was refurbished, so you'd notice if all of a sudden there was a hole there. You're having a good wander around, and you've detected magic all around it, and doesn't seem to be anything like that.
I honestly think it's that person that's by our pub, and we said no.
But those two halflings, they didn't seem to tell Silk quite the truth.
No, we didn't. Oh, it's whoever hired the halflings.
Could be anything like that, because they sent you to the carpentry shop looking for somebody that doesn't work there.
Honestly, I don't think it's him, Jamie. I think the halflings were spinning me a tale. And they did it very well, considering.
No, you're just gullible.
Yeah, but to be fair, he actually made a good roll that session to check if they were lying, and they did.
Better.
Yeah,
Well, who knows what rolls they may have made? 20s for the win, but they did seem quite convincing. They also seemed very convincing when they apologized, and they said they didn't know it had Zen protection there. That bit seemed very genuine. But okay, yeah, you can you wander around, you check a few things out. The bar manager comes in about just before half past 7, and Dupree, the chef's coming in as well. He's already got his he's got his hat on and that happy expression. Have you worked out who that is yet?
We got Anthony Hopkins, the chef.
yes, Anthony Hopkins is your chef.
Who knew?
And he looks like he's a happy looking chef as well.
Training tea.
Fortunately, he doesn't seem to have all this strange food that he brings himself or anything. But yeah, okay, yeah. You explain to Titus what's going on. He seemed a bit concerned, and gets you to point out where it was. And he's like, "Hey, why? We wouldn't have missed that when wiping down, because we wiped down the bars and the tables."
Yeah, I'll tell him what I think. I think it's someone just trying to discredit us. That's what I think.
It's possible.
We've already had someone hired to try and rob people while they were here on opening night, don't we?
Did you actually tell him that?
Yeah.
That's all. Okay. Yeah, we did, which is odd.
So I do think someone trying to discredit us.
Well, this is quite a reasonable area.
I've gone through our pantry and checked all of our food, and it's not been tampered with.
Right, and there was no rat droppings in the pantry or anything like that. Yeah, this doesn't sound right. I think you're right. This is.
But the rat droppings are dry. They're not even fresh.
Well, dry, really dry, could be a few days old, dry kind of thing.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll pick up the shovel and go there.
I don't know much about droppings, but they're not unless it's been there a few days. It wouldn't be that dry. I couldn't tell you what they've been eating about like that, and we know these droppings weren't there a few days ago. Did you tell them about the door being open as well?
Yeah.
He does look a bit concerned. He said, "We definitely locked up, and there wasn't any scratch marks on it. Obviously, there isn't now because you've cleaned it. So he's actually said, did it look like teeth marks? Did it look like random scratches?
To me, it looked like scratches done with like a knife or something. Made to look like rat scratching at the bottom of the door.
Right.
That's what I think.
Yeah, this definitely sounds like a little bit of a.
But I've mended the scratches, so they've gone.
Yeah.
now.
Steve,
Yeah.
go and
Yep.
have a look around for any rat signs that the shard runners might have left.
Okay, yep, you can go out and you can start having a wander around. It's about 8 in the morning now. There's, people starting to get up on the streets. There's a bit of bunting been put up and everything. The other halflings haven't turned up yet.
Which are the
Yeah.
halflings?
The ones that keep camping on the corner and singing and dancing and playing instruments. But the last few days they've been getting there somewhere around 8:30ish, and then they sort of like spend all day dancing and singing. Occasionally one of them nicks into the bakery and comes out with some pastries, and then they carry on and they collect their money, and they disappear.
Much money there.
They do. They seem to be making a bit of a living out of it. I mean, there's 4 of them. The music they're playing is actually quite reasonable. And they seem to have got the synchronized dancing down. While you might not like all of the tunes, they are quite good. And okay, Troll Skull Alley's got a fair bit of traffic, but that's also a main road above you, so they're catching a bit of traffic. Yeah, and they do seem to be getting people throwing coins in there. And let's be honest, if you get more than a few silver a day, that's enough to feed yourself and that. Yep. So yeah, having a wander around there. Right. I'm guessing you wander all around Troll Skull Alley and you look, just having a quick glance around at everything. I'll let you make a perception with advantage.
Who's this?
You, because you're the one wandering around. Yep. Yes.
Perception
You.
with advantage.
When it's 9 o'clock, Steve, I'll be getting up.
What does it get?
No.
Whoa, natural 20.
Yep. Not that you needed advantage. Right. You're pretty certain at the moment there's nothing like that around here. It's nowhere in the alley. You are certain you've looked at every surface they could paint this something on. You've even looked at roofs from the other side of the street and see if anything's written on there. There's not anything going on. And your detect magic didn't find anything round there, so there's no signs on there or anything round there, and you're pretty certain you've seen it. It's not just a case of meh, I can't see out. Yeah, you're pretty certain you gave it a good look.
Right. Have you gone the temple yet, Faith?
No?
No, she's hanging around to find out what's going on, because she,
I don't know.
Still.
I can't find out here. Should we go to the temple?
Okie dokie.
Shall
Steve.
we go to the temple?
Fantastic.
Oh, the tables have turned.
come on, Faith, says Elminster. We've got to go to the temple. Oh, do we have to? We need to pray.
No, you can't make me.
Yeah, you can head off. Yeah, it's about 9 o'clock now, thanks. So you can get up if you like.
Steve,
I don't.
so any thieves groups or assassins groups in Waterdeep that use 3 marks like that as a calling card?
Well, I'll tell Silk about the shard runners. I think I might have told him last time what they do. I'll let him know about that before I go. But
Yeah.
I may have told him anyway.
Yeah, and he may have made some inquiries about that himself, but it's not normally free. It's not normally like free lines or anything like that.
There's no other groups that use that as a calling card.
Not that you're aware of, but then there's new groups forming every so often and then disappearing because they weren't very good at it. But it's definitely none of the main players. Yep, you're up, Feng. Yeah, you coming down for breakfast?
Oh, aye. Yeah.
That's great. There's some nice fresh pork pies going, and the chef's gonna knock you up a nice proper breakfast.
Good.
Do you fill Feng in with what's been going on?
We've gone to the temple.
Okay. Does yes, that's very suspicious. Are you still about Silk, or have you gone off to speak to someone?
Everyone's gone left. Oh, morning. Oh, a bit of food. I'll have that.
No, that lot's been cleaned away. Jasper comes down as well because they didn't tell him either. It's like, although the bar, there's a chance. Yeah, there's a chance. Okay, yeah. Titus tells you it's been a strange morning. Elminster's gone to the temple with Faith. It was his idea.
Whoa. What side of bed did I get out of?
The door was open this morning, apparently, and there was scratch marks on the door, but Burrit sort of sorted that out.
All right.
I see where you're going with that bit. Yeah, and there was some mashed up looking food. It didn't look chewed, and there was rat droppings near it. But the rat droppings were old, and they were in strange places from what they tell me. They'd cleaned most of it up before I came in. I've not seen any rat holes or any evidence of stuff anywhere else. So something weird definitely happened in the night.
Where's all this food then and everything?
Oh, it's been cleaned up. It's been cleaned up. They found it before I got here this morning. They were up early. Bert said he went around and he checked all the food. He checked on the food and nobody tampered with the stuff actually in the pantry. He took it up to his lab and did chemically stuff on it, and he said it's not been played with.
What food was it that was mashed up?
As far as I could tell, it was just mashed up potato. It looked like somebody had just mashed it up and then sort of put a few lines trying to make it look chewed, but they didn't do a good job of it because it didn't look like it had been chewed.
Perhaps we can put it on the menu. Mashed potatoes.
Twice chewed potatoes.
Yeah, for that extra creaminess.
They're the 3 cooked.
Yeah, and there doesn't seem to be anything untoward in the kitchen or anything. Dupree's happily cooking away there. Nothing. Look, if rats had got into your food store in your pantry, there would have been bits of food scattered around everywhere as they're rummaging around in it. There's nothing like that. It's all very suspicious.
We're dealing with rats with good etiquette.
Mm-hmm. Of course, the rats could have brought knives and forks, yeah.
With any suspicious people?
yeah. You share a house with a few of them.
I know that.
Oh, you mean other suspicious people?
Yeah, the ones who live here.
No, you've not seen any around this morning, but all this happened at some point, late night, early morning.
That's what I'm saying. Just hang around and see if anyone comes in. Not like the clientele that we have, or looks a bit suspicious.
All right. So you're looking for the teenager in the hoodie, all dressed in black, looking a bit sheepish.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Some people start coming in for breakfast. They all seem nice and cheery and everything. The general conversations about looking forward to going to see the parade at 12. But yeah, nobody's looking around suspiciously. They're just having a drink, or some of them ordering breakfast. And they all seem to just be there. Nobody's like looking around suspiciously or anything like that you can tell.
How much would a meal and 2 pints cost in our place?
To you, 5 gold. Don't forget to pay the barman. No, no, it doesn't cost 5 gold. No, a couple of silver. Really, you're not bottom end cheap, but you're certainly not expensive.
Well, if it's three silver, would you say?
Roughly a couple of silver, yeah, for meal and a couple of beers, and that's
All
it. So it's.
And sell the barman to make a sign and put it outside. Punch in 2 pints, 2 silver.
Okay.
Parade special offer. Come on in.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Lunch and 2 pints special offer. Right, okay, that'd be cutting the profit down a little bit, but we should be able to get. If we get more than this people coming in, we should break even here. Okay, yeah, we can do that. We can sort a promotion out.
All right, do that then. I'll fill the gap.
Yeah. But everybody else has wandered off. It's just like you, the staff, Jasper, and a few customers are in.
All right, I'll just stay here and see if anyone, like you said, suspicious comes in.
Yeah, you can do that while at the same time just welcoming everybody in, and yeah, everybody seems to be going okay. Right, I'll just switch over to Elminster and Faith over at the temple.
Did you get them 2 messages, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to work out there. Okay, so you're at the temple. Anything in particular you're doing apart from praying for Elminster's soul, since he was very upset for threatening someone?
Yeah, that's why I'm praying. I'll tell Faith. I don't know what came over me. I went all nasty. I didn't like it. It's not what I normally do, so I don't know what else to do, to be honest. So I thought I can't do any harm.
If you pray for forgiveness,
That's what
and
I'll do.
if you want, I can have a little chat with one of the priests here. If you want a private chat.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, what do you tell Faith about that little encounter where you were a bit nasty?
I've told her all about it.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, told her all about it.
Yeah, including Silk putting a knife to the bloke's neck, or did you miss that bit out?
I told her all about it.
Okay, fair enough. Just wanted to check. Okay, so you're happily praying for forgiveness. It was a little out. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you can do that for a few hours.
Whoa, a few hours? I don't plan on doing it that long. 10 minutes or something. Jobs I couldn't conscience.
I got
better.
I got a big thumbs up on
10
Faith
minutes
and that is like
you know
a few
what,
hours.
Faith?
Yeah.
That worth a treat. That's
Well,
brilliant.
Presumably you have to ask for forgiveness, not just for that, but all your other misdeeds you may or may not have done.
No, I'm not bothered about that. It's just the the nastiness. There was no need for that, was there?
No, no.
It takes longer than 10 minutes.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Oh my goodness. I'll spend a bit longer, but it's an hour max for me. That.
Okay, no, that's
And I was okay if you intend to come all week.
Well, we'll see, because I felt genuinely, it made me feel a little bit ashamed. And if I still feel like that, then I think you could be right. You know. Thanks for your help, Faith.
Did you get an answer?
I didn't get an answer, but it did make me feel better. So something must have happened.
Possibly.
Now what I've realised is that I can be nasty, come here and pray for an hour, and all is forgiven. That's what I've learned from this lesson.
It doesn't quite
That's how
work
the church
that
works,
way.
isn't it? You can do what you want and then just say, "Oh, forgive me," and you're all right then, aren't you?
No, it doesn't work that way.
Confess to your sins. Job's a good one.
Confessing is good.
No, I'm all joking. I don't say that.
Oh, good.
what religion are you talking about? But okay, yeah, because you've got to know about that. Okay, so you finished praying and everything around. That'll be around 10ish for you. Because you've done all the other bit of walking around there and inspecting all that lot and investigating all the oddly placed rat droppings.
Yeah, we'll make sure we'll go back for lunch.
That sounded like a budgie, but not a budgie.
Can I just try something, Faith?
Yep. Ooh,
When we go back, are you coming back at the same time as me?
What? For lunch, yeah.
Going to help for lunch. I'll see you
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
I'm going to disguise myself before I walk into Troll Skull.
Okay.
Did you get that message as well?
Check pockets. Yep, got that.
Did we get what you said they were?
Yeah, that was about the second-hand value for them.
Okay.
They were quite thick.
So I can cross them off and just put that on.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to disguise myself and walk in and see what happens.
Okay, how are you disguising yourself?
Just as a...
Yeah, standard whiskers, big ears, long tail.
Googly eyes.
No, I mean, are you doing it using a magical disguise, or you're just using your normal kit?
Disguise with your disguise kit.
Right. Okay. And where about are you going to stand on the street to don your fake nose and your moustache?
I'll just go around the side of Troll Skull or something.
All right. Yeah, there's an alleyway around the back, and you know.
Hide in shadows there. Put on my googly eye glasses.
Okay, well, you're doing that.
Yeah, the
okay.
One cigar mustache.
Yep, yeah. Big nose, glasses, mustache.
Yeah.
Me. You feel the need to like have a cigar in your hand for some reason. Okay, Bert, you've managed to find references to the language. You think it's Abyssal. But you're not Abyssal, Abyssal, but you're not 100% sure.
I'll try and find like a book on like its alphabet, if you like.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to to find anything like that at the moment. You're having a good look around. You have managed to find stuff that looks similar, which is why you think it could be that. But it's a lot more phonetics from the language, so a symbol could mean a sound rather than a letter. But it definitely does seem to be some form of instructions next to the pictures.
Right.
So you think it's either summoning or talking to them, or it's that sort of thing. It's definitely not good. Definitely not good stuff. Yep. You might have to find somebody who could actually read it, if you can find somebody who can read it, to tell you what it's all actually about. But that's about all you can get from it at the moment. But you can carry on researching if you like.
Yeah. I just want to see if I can get some sort of alphabet so I can read it, decipher each book.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you can spend a bit of time doing that. Okay, you've got your disguise on. And yeah, you wander in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feng, somebody suspicious just wandered in.
What does the troll skull do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Keep an eye on him.
Yeah. He's got big glasses on, a big nose, dodgy looking moustache. He's walking with a bit of a bend. Doesn't seem to be buying a drink. Definitely suspicious.
Alright, Feng.
Who are you?
It is I, Leclerc. No,
Now then.
It's me. It's what's my name? Elminster.
Wow. No, I didn't recognise you at all.
And just this troll skull's supposed to make. What's it doing? It's supposed to make a honky noise or something.
a honky tonk noise.
Someone in disguise comes in.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'm sure that's what the troll skull
It's meant to do something like detect people blagging.
Yeah, you can make a quick history check if you like.
If I do that, Steve, I'm likely to forget who I am. Like I just.
Well, you can make one if you like, Feng.
Yeah, I remember everything.
Oh, yeah. The source code, from what you remember, it detects magical disguises, polymorph, illusion, that sort of thing, but not physical stuff.
Oh, right. Do you know what?
And
it'll put that disguise on.
And it will cough when somebody becomes within a certain distance of it.
Disguise.
Yeah, but if it's someone like polymorph, it'll detect that as well.
Do we know whether it'd do that with doppelgangers?
That's also because.
I don't know whether that's polymorph or I suppose it is it? It's just their ability.
That's more of a natural ability. They naturally become something, but it's worth thinking. It's worth thinking about, but not sure. Because you're not actually sure how a doppelganger goes about taking over a body. Is it instant? Is it something that goes away and slowly becomes it? Is it like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, where they climb out of a pod under a bed? You're not quite sure.
Okay.
But you are glad you put that fake nose and glasses on.
I am. I needed to do that anyway. I just felt I needed to disguise.
I would agree.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely do that.
Okay. Shit's gonna go down today, Feng. I think.
Yeah, I've already put a sign outside to try and entice people in. See anyone who's a bit suspicious, I'm just going to wallop them and pull them through the window.
It's. But how do you know they're suspicious? Do they have a moustache and a cigar?
And false glasses on.
I was lucky, wasn't I?
No, we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Well, okay. Well, this parade thing's going on today, isn't it?
Yeah, and
there was some when we went to see that monk. He gave us this his future prediction thing, didn't he? Good or evil, innocent blood will be spilled in the Founders' Day if the twin parades go ahead.
yeah.
And they're going ahead today.
Yeah.
Nobody used.
Whether or not the twin parades went ahead was a separate one. It wasn't following on from the Founders' Day one. They were two separate ones.
Innocent blood will be spilt on Founders' Day.
Yeah, that was on one. The other one, the parade, unless something was done, might not have gone ahead, which would have been quite bad for the city of Waterdeep.
Right, okay. So that's now to do with it, that if twin parades goes ahead, you can just get shot of that.
Well, it all depends if the parade goes ahead. I'll get up the exact wording and I'll pop it on a handout for you. So.
Okay.
I reckon we need everyone here today. Something's going to, like you said, I think something's going to happen in here today.
Well, is it going to happen here, or is it going to happen at the parade?
Don't know, we had all that weird stuff you all found this morning.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just don't see the point of that. Some mushed up food and a pile of old rat droppings and some scratching on the door.
I know, but someone's obviously gone to the trouble. Whether it's total nonsense or whether it's some weird message.
Or is it to keep us here?
Well, it could be, yeah, it could be.
I just don't see what purpose it serves.
No, it doesn't. Like I said, unless it's a weird message or like, well, it could be like what you just said, complete red herring, trying to send us in the opposite direction of where we should be.
I think it was MASH.
But while I'm the hospital.
That was good.
That was actually quite good, yeah. Oh, Faith Elminster, have a look at your character sheet, top left. Don't shout it out and look excited.
Oh! No way.
Bonus strength points.
Bonus strength points.
Oh, sorry. I've now got strength of 6. Yes.
Strength of... Yes, you too can have strength of the kitten!
I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at, to be honest. Where did you say
I'm going to
that?
go and find where Silt's gone.
Yeah, but we're... I've not seen him. Everyone had gone out. I got up.
Yeah, everybody buggered off by the time Jasper and Feng got up.
Well, Faith will be coming back here, no doubt, for lunch before she goes for another heavy session of praying. So I'm going to go and see if we can find Silk.
All right, well, keep an eye out here. And if anything changes, I don't know how we're going to get message to each other, but what else would we today? Or where else should we have been today?
Nowhere.
Oh, I
But
know.
this
I
parade
remember.
thing's happening, isn't it? So,
Well, that's
did they not want us to go to the parade thing?
is the parade thing actually going past Trollskull Manor.
I don't know. Do we know where the parade's going past?
No, we
Titus.
don't. We've
Titus.
done no research at all.
Luckily, I've got this map. It starts there in the middle and does like a little twirly bit, and then
No,
it
that's
goes
the
across
end.
and then down. But this is if you're going backwards. But it does start at the bottom, and then it goes up a bit, and then right a bit, and then all the way up, and then across there and round there. Where's us?
In the North Ward, aren't we?
Yeah, where it includes the circle, you're across and just slightly up.
Isn't where that circle is? Isn't that by the temple? So that's where the temple is.
That's not far from the temple. Yeah, that is
Does
not
it go
far.
past us?
It doesn't go past, but it does go near. It does go like a few streets away
Okay.
because you are just a couple of streets over and up a little bit.
So if we go to the temple,
We've got
it'd
a
be
really
right
good view
outside.
out of the praying window, but you won't
Yeah,
see
it's-
it because you'll have your eyes shut.
do you pray with your eyes closed?
Yeah.
Well,
gotta-
you
My God, Faith, don't you know that?
yeah. You did get one of the flyers you got when you came back from the other place. Was mentioning the Twin Parades, which is why you've got a map route and that nice looking picture.
Okay.
Did it say what time it was? Where's Paul gone? Has he gone off your screen?
Yeah,
His icon thing is gone, yeah.
yeah. His icon's gone, but he's still on WhatsApp.
Oh, that's what blew me mind. His icon thing had gone, but I could still hear him. What's going on?
I will definitely look into Discord and setting up a server, and then I'll send you all the details about it, and then we can use that as a fallback. I don't know. Normally, WhatsApp sound isn't this good,
Yeah, it's not.
so
But the thing is, you can't whisper or anything on WhatsApp, can you?
no, we can't. Which
I don't know.
makes
If Discord, as I expect it probably can, but anyway. It'd be better if it was all just on one thing, wouldn't it? But if it's causing problems for us.
yeah. I was kind of hoping when we jumped over to this, despite it being a bit buggy, that bit would work better.
What'll be Steam like?
Steam.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd stick with Discord. I think Steam's pretty. Takes up more resources, I think.
But
So sounds always been naff on Steam. Discord could be crap. I've heard that it's good, but I've never used it. So
No, I've never used it. I used to use TeamSpeak a long while back. That was pretty good. It could handle like 15, 20 people in a channel, and wasn't a problem. That was back in the Warcraft days, so machines were lower spec then as well.
I'm gonna go to. Let me just scroll up through all these messages here.
You gonna go and find Sil?
Yeah, I'm
I'll
just gonna stick my head outside and hear, "Hey, where's my purse gone?" And then I'll go in that direction. That'll be where Silk is.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, the halfling entertainers seem to be packing up the things. And,
Is it?
11:30.
Did you normally go at 11:30?
Nope.
How come you Shardrunners are going at 11:30? Why are you leaving now? Can I do an invite chat when I say Shardrunners to
Yeah, you can indeed.
see if it means anything to them?
What's a shardrunner?
That's the answer they're going to say after he rolls the dice.
Oh, it rolls an 18 and then it rolls.
And then it rolled back, didn't it? They went, you what runners? They look a little bit confused and they went, oh, we're going to watch the parade and then come back.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, we get off to the side of the parade. We set up dancing and singing there. The people watching the parade might give us more money.
Yeah, that's convenient.
Well, yeah, it happens every year. It's great for
Does
Waterdeep.
it now? I'll bet it does.
Yeah. Oh wait, you, are you Elminster?
As if you didn't know.
No, hey, is it the Elminster? I don't know. Hang on. Let me get this out of my pocket. Oh, where is it? I had it here somewhere. He's rooting around in his bag. No, it's here somewhere.
Is he getting a knife?
Yes, he's definitely getting a knife. No, he's not getting a knife.
Prepare myself. I'm going to ready an action to attack. No, ready an action to run.
Oh, could you sign this for us?
What is it? Of course I can. We got anything we can write with properly. Don't want to get rubbed up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, a bit of. Where did you get a bottle of ink from?
You bribed them to do it, haven't you? They haven't done this after all.
Yeah. He's got a quill and everything, and his hands shaking, and his eyes are wide open, and he's looking really excited.
Even if you are shard runners, it's fine. You can still be in awe of special people. That's fine. I understand. So yeah, no problem.
Oh, we got his signature. I know. Oh, this is great. We'll have to pop into one night and watch the show.
Yeah, just pop in one night and watch the show.
Yeah. Is it true you have dancing sunflower dandelions?
You know, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but yeah.
Oh, you won't.
Oh, this is great. Oh, yeah, you can carefully rolling it up to not smudge the signature.
When we're in the sort of like artisan district and you want to get a selfie, I know someone called Bob. Is it Bob?
It was Bob.
Bob, he's good. He could do a selfie of us.
What's a selfie?
Selfie?
Well, it's like a portrait with me, and you're somewhere in the background.
Oh, how long does that take?
I don't know, but I only charge 50 gold an hour, so not a problem. Not a problem. I'll be at Troll Skull.
Yeah,
saving Waterdeep. Okay.
You save Waterdeep as well.
A lot of
Waterdeep as well.
Well, you'll find the story when you go and watch the performance in Troll Skull.
Oh, they are looking. The two boys are looking generally excited. The two sisters are stood behind them, going, "All right, well, these two fanned completely over you." Going.
Well, if you're not sure on the stories or the truth of the story, ask Faith the Paladin.
Yeah. Now
she doesn't lie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're not shaking their heads at you. They're sort of like looking at the brothers and going, because they're completely not keeping it cool. They are like it. Okay, yeah, you go. Oh, yeah, this is great. Carefully rolling it up. Don't want to smudge the signature. Put that in there. Don't squash it. And then they finish packing up the stuff. They've got big stupid grins on the two boys' faces.
Give him an orange.
Oh, an orange, the same colour as his flowers.
Cast prestidigitation and make it smell like a tangerine.
Like an orange.
You're going to make the
orangey.
And you're gonna make the orange smell like a tangerine.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
Damn,
go.
you put a lot of imagination into that one.
I did. I was going to go apple and thought, no, that's too
Nah.
good.
That's too good. I'm gonna go tangerine. It's like
Yeah.
that's a bigger tangerine. But yeah, they're quite happy to start peeling the tangerine and then
Just
wait,
be walking off.
it's an
and
orange.
Say, magic as a walk off.
And they sort of stop and they're like, oh, magic.
Go
And
back
again,
still, if I can.
and again, the two sisters sort of like look at you, look at them, and go. Anybody think that the younger brothers were showing them up? But yeah.
It's understandable.
Yes, I mean, who wouldn't want a picture like that signing from Elminster?
Yeah. Take a couple of days. Minted.
Yeah, that was one of the promotional flyers that went around for Trollskull.
Yeah. Did you get the message? That's where I'm going.
Okay, you've gone there, and yeah, that's a slight spelling mistake, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's supposed to go in there, not I.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out, but I'm a big kid, humor-wise, so yeah.
What? I've just seen it. Sorry.
It's okay. You can pop in there on your way.
Oh, been there before. Didn't you last time?
Okay, yeah, you can. There's quite the dot ward's getting quite crowded. Yeah, there's a lot of people. A lot of people are out looking kind of excited. But from what you can remember from thing, it starts in the dot ward and then it comes up.
Are you talking to me, Steve? Oh.
Just generally for those who are. Okay. Now face at the temple. Are you still at the library?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you going, Feg? Are you staying there or?
Me, yeah, I'm just staying here. I'm wandering around.
Okay. Well, Jasper collects the kids and he takes them out. No, by that I don't mean he pops the cap in the head. He takes them outside. No, that still sounds wrong. They leave the tavern.
Take them to watch the parade.
Yeah, that's where we're going. After what's the parade? I've not seen this one. Okay, so he's wandered off. He's obviously not going to the dock part. He'll be heading up to the top part because it's closer. So he'll see it after anybody that's down there. You head down to a certain part of the dock ward, and the doors on all the warehouses around there are open, and they're all empty. There's some carnival folk setting up tents and stuff, and you wander around going, Crete's quite full, and then from up one of the side streets, like there's a load of there's a big pile of it's to watch, except they're marching in line, and oh, and well, okay, they're not making quite that noise, but yeah, they're sort of like marching up towards you, and they're out in lines, and then it's like a line, then a line, then a line of them, and then behind that you've got the Waterdeep deep guards in the shining armor, again, all walking in a line. I think, what's going on? It is all a bit weird. And let's see. Oh, hang on, what's that doing? Ah, right, okay, yeah, you can do that. I heard the dice roll, but nothing came up on my screen to begin with. Okay, there's the marching 8 abreast these. It's about 15 ranks deep, mixture of the watch and actual city guards, and they're all sort of like marching in synchronization. It's like as opposed to the usual, they march up and down the roughly in sync. And they're all like got smiles on their faces, smile citizen, and happily march away as they go past. You get the like there's what looks like a swashbuckler with an open shirt, bearing his chest off, with a big grin on his face. He's sort of like riding on this rainbow feathered creature that you've not seen before, but he's kind of like riding on the back of something that looks like this. And he's got a little cane in his hand, and he's giving it all this with a big grin on his face. Yeah, he's gone, oh, wow, this is brilliant. And then there's people running alongside, handing out leaflets, which is that if you grab one. And then it goes past that, and then there's behind this guy on that weird big beat, looks a bit like an ostrich but bigger kind of creature. There's a possession of other exotic animals. They're pulling out a cage on the back of a thing, and it's got an owlbear in it, an actual owlbear in a cage, which is just like looking around at you all like that. And that goes stomping on past. Behind that, there's a unicorn. It's not tied to anything or anything. It's just a unicorn, and it proudly keeps stopping and stamping its feet and raising up its head and shaking its mane. And then that's following on behind the owlbear. There's a woman with 3 legs walking around, and that's followed by what looked like groups of sort of like weird wrestling blokes who are doing tumbling acts, and they're getting rolling down the street and everything, and people are cheering, and there's jugglers coming out, and there's stilt walkers that start coming out the sides of the crowd. They're also handing out these flyers for the Pier of Wonders, and then they roll up this cannon which shoots out over the crowd. More leaflets dropping on the heads, which is a weird thing to put in a cannon, to be fair, but somebody told me it would be a good way of distributing leaflets. Didn't set fire to everything, so it's not bad. And then one of the cannons shoots one of these little wrestler guys, and the ones on the stilts, they pull tight on this rope, and a net pops up, and he rolls himself into a ball, and he sort of like lands in the net, and then slides down to the feet and sort of gives it some da-da! And then they carry on going, marching past. Then then there's this sort of pagan wagon coming up, and they seem to be doing some form of performance. It's a popular musical, so you'll have heard of it anyway, even if you don't like musicals, called The Pirate Lovers. It tells the story of a human woman who, improbably the daughter of a dwarf king, and even more improbably, falls in love with a dark elf. And various ballads are being sung off the back of this ship. And just as it goes up the street, the back of the ship opens up, and this thing comes out. It's a big thing. It's got eyes sticking out of its head, and it's made of iron. And it's this big mechanical beholder comes out and starts just floating around behind it, and just keeps turning around, looking at people, blinking, and then moving on. That was weird. You were a mechanical beholder, and you weren't expecting that. And that comes out the back of there, and then behind that you get in a joint presentation between the Temple of Gond and the House of Wonders. Members of the Academy at the House of Wonders have summoned these huge ribbons of water that are like moving down above the crowds, making these wave patterns going down the street. Within these ribbons of water, you can see what look like some form of clockwork fish, and they're swimming in the water that these people are summoning and controlling as they wander along. Yeah, and the fish appear to be getting controlled by this mechanical man, made of burnished copper and wood. You can see his clockwork mechanisms whirring away under his skin, as it seems to be commanding them to perform tricks. Eventually, the mechanical man leaps up, perches on top of the snouts of one of these fish, and is launched in the air where he does a double flip before he splashes through the water, and he lands on the ground and gives it all the da-da kind of thing before leaping back up and landing backwards and landing on top of the ship. And it sort of like starts controlling the fish again. You're getting flying overhead. There seems to be what look like Pegasi flying atop, and there's some form of winged elf flying amongst them, which is a bit strange. But these Pegasi and these winged elves that are doing all these aerial maneuvers above the crowd, and the crowd are going wild. They're going wild on that there. And then you get to the Temple of Soonflow. It's covered in hearts and roses, and it's being led by a beautiful red-haired lady, not the same red-haired lady. That looks like this. And yes, she is barely wearing that chain. Yeah, and she sort of like look around and waving to everybody and blowing out kisses to everybody. I know the old blokes are getting full to curb and pretending to catch the kisses and going, "Oh, she blew me a kiss." And she's sort of like waving to everybody. She seems to be blowing kisses at the boys and the girls. So everybody's happy with this. And then the float of Soon goes past. Next up, you're getting there's a few more people on stilts and jugglers, and then you get in the Temple of Denier and Lathander float, which is adorned with symbols of both faiths. This float seems to represent a large boat deck, and front facing backwards is a beautiful elf playing on a harp. She seems to be set cross-legged on a stool that isn't there. Okay, make a perception check with advantage.
Wow, look at that.
12 does it, just. Hang on.
Okay.
That beautiful elf playing the harp who's sitting cross-legged and floating. She looks familiar.
Is it flecks of meaning? Is it?
No. Oh, that's Althea. That's one of our barmaids. What's she doing playing a harp? I didn't know she could play a harp. It's the sort of thing you got going through your head.
Okay.
Okay, that one goes past, and then on the side of the rest of the floats, there's many paintings attached to the sides of the float, depicting various buildings from around the city and other places. There's large canvases displayed like mini sails along the sides of the ship, depicting a few nobles. There's a paladin in shining armor. You can see a human in fine robes with blue and gold embroidery, holding a staff, glancing knowingly at the sky. Wait a minute. That looks like Bert.
What, and is it Bert?
That looks like a painting of Bert. He's even wearing the robe he normally robes. Not that he normally robes anything, but the robe he normally wears. It's the same blue one with the gold thing in it, but it's definitely painted of him stood there, looking at the sky, holding his staff like that, going, If only Bert was here to see it, he would have loved to see that painting. And then the floats go off, and then the jugglers and that people are just following on, and then you get a few of the guilds are out there. The Bakers Guild are handing out free buns to people. Right, you've got the Honey Guild handing out little bits that they're putting honey on some of this bread for people, and they're trying it and all good. Free food, bargain. And then after about 20 minutes or so, the whole of the parade has gone past you, and it's moving further up the street.
So, no silk. And this is the end of the parade.
That's it. That's the end. That's it. The back end of the parade. Yeah. If you can make another perception check. Okay, so do you want to make a perception check?
I'm going to wander back up with the parade. Yeah, I'll follow it up. Stay.
Oh yeah, you know it's Elmiston not that far ahead, following the parade up.
I'm going to try and catch up with the, not with the guild ones. Not with the fishy ones or the Lathander ones.
Okay.
One of the more, probably the weird creature one. Underdark creature one. Catch up to that one.
Yeah, the mechanical beholder came out of the one that was doing that musical. Or you're talking about the exotic animals before that, where you have things like an owl bear being dragged along in a cage, and the unicorn, and
yeah, that one.
Yep, you can follow along that one. Even though the owlbird's in a cage, it's reasonably calm. And then every now and again, you can see one of the carnival workers runs over towards it and appears to be keeping it calm and then moving off. But they keep coming back to it and sort of like making calming, stroking gestures at it. The unicorn is just quite happily marching along, and it keeps whipping its mane back and then occasionally rearing up on its back legs, and everybody goes, "Yay!" And unicorn's like, "Oh yeah,
Okay.
Or were you really trying to get up to the one that's got the beautiful red-haired lady on it that was blowing kisses to everyone?
I'm going to go between the mechanical one and the
Yep.
sort of like hover between them two, slow down a bit, wait for the mechanical one, catch back up to the animal-y one, and just keep an eye out for Silk along the way. And while it's dead crowded as well, just keep an eye out for pickpockets. Oh, sorry, I did say Silk, didn't I? Sorry to repeat myself there.
Is Silk a short version of pickpocket?
I think it is, yeah. When we get near Troll Skull, I'm going to try and get ahead of this thing and nip into Troll Skull and tell these.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You're wandering up, following up behind. Now that's skillful, not setting them off. But the beholder doesn't attack anybody. It doesn't even use a menacing expression. It's just floats around, blinks, floats around, blinks. Well, it's going. It's quite an impressive bit of engineering. You can make another perception check if you like, Jay.
Is it carrying matches?
Perception.
Yep.
12.
Yep. You keep looking back and looking around, and you can see Silk's not that far away. He's just in a different part of the crowd, and he seems to be watching stuff as it goes over like that.
Okay.
But he's just a little bit behind you to the side.
Just keep glancing over and just see if he looks over and sees where I am. I just want to make sure he knows where I am.
You notice the kids from Troll Skull. One of them seems to be a lot taller than normal. But as you get closer, like Squiddy is sat on top of Jasper, and Jasper's holding him up, going, "Oh, right, lad." Squiddy's going, "Hey, that's good. Come on, stop wiggling." But he doesn't seem to notice you because he's too busy trying not to fall over.
Light your lantern.
Okay, yeah, you can light your lantern. Silk walks.
From time to time.
Yep, Silk walks over to you, smiles at you, and sticks his hand out like that. Then it opens it up. Ball of string and a bell.
Ball of
string and a bell.
Oh, you can never have enough ball of string.
You've nicked a ball of string and a bell.
He's a cat.
Mate, it takes some skill to get a bell off somebody without sounding it.
Put them back then.
Okay, I'll see if we take some. Okay.
2 cat toys he stole.
Yeah, if you can find some way to combine those. Oh, maybe a stick with a bit of string and a bell on it, and you can just like give it some of that. But yep, the top of the Twin Parade, so it's caught up with it's going past Jasper now. He's just getting to the end, of it. You still in the temple, Jamie? Not the temple, the library.
I'll go join the rest of them.
Okay, well, you know roughly if you're are you going to join them at Troll Skull, or are you going to try and intercept the parade?
I'll do that. Try to join the parade.
Right, because you're up there. The parade started off down there, and it's if you go north from where you are into the trade ward, that's where the map said it was all coming to a close.
Go there then.
Okay. Do you want me to read through it all again, or are you still happy with what you heard on it? Or
I'm happy with what I heard.
okay,
They're out still.
right. You're watching the floats come up, and that red-haired priestess. She looks familiar.
Hey,
The priestess of Soon in the barely covering her boobies chainmail.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, she sees you, looks directly into your eyes, blows you a kiss. At least it certainly looks like she's blowing you a kiss.
I'll catch it.
Yeah. And she makes this weird symbol with her hands.
Do you recognise the symbol?
Yeah, it starts off like that. So two open brackets or crescents or things, and then it merges into a circle like that. She then throws her arms back, jumps up in the air, and turns into an ostrich.
Fantastic.
Hold on, let me just pop this into. There you go.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Did you find
Yeah.
it out still? Tim,
Oh, sorry, I didn't really. Sorry.
Yep.
did you find out out?
No, I said I want because all the warehouses are empty. I'm having a wander around the Breaking Darth one. Nothing leapt out at me.
Yep. Do you remember when that was from, JB?
Which one's Breaking Darth?
Yeah.
The one with the guy in the back of the diatrama and the swashbuckler. I think it's the second float in the parade.
Yeah.
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 But most of the,
Sorry, go on.
sorry,
I was just
I think
saying
about in illusions.
the illusions.
Most of the elves or half elves on the Breaking Darth float are drow, but in illusion.
Okay.
I don't think they're a problem. They're just the business. They're here to do business. It's not in their interest to cause problems because it's bad for business. But they can do if required.
I suppose so can anyone, can't they, really?
Yeah.
Depending on how they operate.
Oh yeah. I mean, take Elmer's the other day. He was really nasty to that bloke.
Yeah, run up to Troll Skull trying ahead of the parade when I can.
Okay.
Only
Yeah,
when I
the
hear
marching, but it's only like slightly faster than a normal walking speed, so you can quite easily jog ahead of it.
Yeah, just keep me lantern, shining about and just looking in case it.
Yeah, just flicking amongst them, occasionally flicking into the alleys and that. Yeah. As far as everybody can tell, you're just shining a lantern over the parade like that, and they're all going, "Yay!"
Do you want me to just cross off an oil as well, just for I've used it
Yeah,
last time
yeah,
it's
one shot of oil will normally last an hour. It wasn't doing when you were in Face Skull, but you worked out why when you got back. Yeah, but you see,
and tell all them.
okay, you go up to Troll Skull to tell all them, and the only person in Troll Oh, well, actually, no. Faith will have got back to 12 school now if she was going there for lunch. No, Faith's not got back. Okay. In that case,
Lunchtime. Yeah, I'll be there at lunchtime.
oh yeah, because the parade didn't start till 12. You were already heading back then, so you'll be back there by now. It's only about it's not even half 12 yet. So you'll be there having your lunch. Other than that, Feng's there. There's not a lot of people in the bar, but
Feng,
you know there is a parade going on.
that parade's coming. I think something's going to happen during the parade. You know, according to that monk's prediction, something might happen. I don't know. He's coming out just in case something does happen and we need to be there.
Yeah, I don't mind. I was just staying here in case something happened here.
Well, we've got Liff and we've got the barman.
Yeah, you've got one of the chefs on and one of the barmaids is on. But it's normal for the two chefs to be on late in the afternoon and then one chef for the evening, so there's a bit of an overlap. And you don't have all three barmaids unless it's like evening, because they're your busiest times at the moment.
All right then. Okay, come on. Go to the parade then.
Yep. Oh, you were definitely. That was definitely a painting of you, but on the float.
Cool.
Do you remember posing for that?
No.
You did. You did. You posed for that. It might be going back a little bit, but you posed for that, and you remember that lady from that club.
Yeah, I'm looking for the handout again. I've lost the handout.
It's the downtime one.
Downtime 1.
No, the folder's just called downtime. Let me have a check to make sure I'm telling you the right thing. Players handouts, Party Pacific, downtime, and then you should see Bert from the Peck, downtime, and then you've got the new one because it links to it.
Interesting peeps.
No, it's below interesting peeps.
So yeah, get these and whip back out.
Okay. Yep. You can whip back. You can whip back up because you managed to get a fair bit ahead of it. Are you heading to roughly where it ends, or?
I'll go sort of catch up with it again and walk up with it.
Yep.
I'm not called downtime.
Them two that said.
Hold on, then let me relaunch it for you. Yeah, it's assigned to you.
I'm not even finding me.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's under player handouts, party specific. Then at the bottom, there's a folder called downtime, and that's where they live.
Guys, before this starts kicking off, I'm going to knock off. Is that okay?
Okie doke.
Yeah, you know, it's probably a reasonable place to call it, especially how we've had all these problems with setting things up. Otherwise, if anything was to kick off.
Oh, Party Pacific workers.
But yeah, you can go up there to meet the and wait for the parade to come in and everything. So yeah, we can carry that on next time. Let me just pull up our happy little rotor.
I know exactly who these drawer.
Who?
I do it myself, actually, only through books you've read.
Ah,
I know exactly who he is.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Fella called Jarl Axel.
I don't know who you're talking about. Okay, looking at the rotor, where are we? We're in July, aren't we now? Right. Right. I've got you and Jamie are both on shift for the next 4 days.
Yeah, that's right.